What's up, everybody?
What's up? It's your boy.
Not your boy RePPIN MILLIONS. How y'all doing? Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching this or listening to this. How are y'all doing? Hopefully y'all doing well. Hopefully y'all enjoying y'all's lovely Tuesday like me. If you're off, kicked back, relaxed, kicking your feet up, or if you're, at work, sitting there working hard, playing hard, doing what you got to do. You're working at OT because you're originally supposed to be off. It's your boss like, I need you, because you're literally the best of the team and you're the most reliable one there that gets stuff done, unfortunately. Right? I mean, it's fortunate for your boss, but unfortunate for you because you had plans to go see Creed 3. Couldn't go see Creed 3, so now you're here at work listening to me just talk about nothing. I'm just playing. I'm gonna be talking about something today. Now listen here. So your boy is excited, okay? Got my studio set up. And they're just sitting here in the studio, baby. Not baby, whatever, you know what I mean. Anyways, for the most part, I got my whole situation set up. I've been taping and gluing and nailing and drilling and posting stuff up. I might take a picture of how it looks. I might. Not saying I will. There's a big, huge might there. It's actually like my studio / guest room. I got a lot of stuff to do in this room. I got a lot of stuff to change around. I got a lot of stuff I'm working on. But for the most part, I'm really excited because I got everything sorted out. Okay? Got all my pop figures set up. Making sure they're not going to fall off the wall here. Because I've been sticking and posting and they, making sure they're there. The adhesive's real strong and it's not strong. And pops don't even weigh that much. I have some to do weigh, not even a pound. Not even a gram. You know what I mean? I have been like 32 grams. They're not even that heavy. But some of them are just stickums. Those thick pops. If you're not a pop collector, you don't know what I'm talking about. But if you own a pop, there's some that are really like thick. They're thickly built, like my Venomized Thanos, as well as my Alfonso Elric from Full Metal Alchemist. Thanos isn't from Full Metal Alchemist, it's from Venom. It's a Venom series. Venomized Thanos, okay? Get that twisted. People are like, wait, Venom was in Full Metal Alchemist since when? That's interesting. No, he's not. But anyways, yeah. I've been messing with that, getting this whole situation sorted out here. So, and your boy's been working a lot. And I mean a lot. How many jobs you got? One. How much you been working? A lot. How many hours you drop? A lot. How much money you make? None. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, so I've been sorting out my situation here with that. Getting in tune so I can talk to y'all. But here's what I really want to talk to y'all about today, okay? It's probably going to be like at least 15 minutes, okay? 15 minutes of your time. If not, 30 minutes, just depending on how I feel and how you feel. I might half it. I might do 15, take a little breather. After take the little breather, come back, add additional 15, boom, there you go. Right. So the whole plan is, I've already talked to y'all about this in the past, so the channel is going to be podcasts as well as vlogs, and I've got to reiterate this. So it's for my sake, because sometimes I forget things, and then I'll say, well, I was supposed to do it, and I didn't do it, and I feel bad because I'm supposed to drop this stuff, right? So, my whole channel is about gaming, alright, and my life. I'm going to be showcasing podcasts, be doing, I might do some live, I might do some with the homies, I might do some pre-recorded, and if I don't do it with the homies on here, I'm going to do it on my secondary channel, rep that. If you want to go ahead and subscribe to that, but you ain't got to. It's just a suggestion for now, a recommendation, until I get that sorted out, because that's going to be for my boy, Demon Wolf and I, and any other guests I'm going to throw out in there. And that's going to be more or less like the collab channel. This one is just me, the solo run. Alright? So, here we go, right? I've been missing out on a lot of gaming news. Let's just speed through this. One of the big things, the big bangers that's been out was a week ago was Pokemon Day. To this day, it was Tuesday a week ago, no pun intended. And we already, and they announced some stuff. The bigger bangers of that was realistically out of that 25-minute showcase. The big banger was the Scarlet and Violet DLC, which is going to drop here in the next few months. We're going to have one drop in fall, and we're going to have one drop in winter. Now, both of them one's called the Teal Mask, which is part 1, and then, then you have the Indigos or something like that, the Indigo. That's going to drop in winter. We don't have specific dates just yet. I'm pretty sure it's going to drop the first one's going to drop maybe August, September. Second one will probably drop in November. That's just my guess. Maybe December. Alright? Because that's about that. Unless they let it roll until January the next year. You know what I mean? But, you really can't get mad at them the way they have it sorted out. They're going to have 200 plus Pokemon, some new, and about maybe 8 or so plus legendaries, maybe like new legendaries, and then bring back some OGs, you know what I mean? They always do that. And then you never know, they'll probably have the little Best Buy or Target or GameStop mystery gifts along the side with the year, as the year goes on with that. But I'm really looking forward to that. Your boy's been rocking out a lot of Pokemon in the course of the past few months. I've been banging out on that pretty hard. I'm not gonna say I dished out 1,000 hours. I probably dished out maybe about 200 hours a piece, okay, for both games for the Switch. Scarlet and Violet. What else is gonna be out on, right? PC. Dun dun dun. No, but I've been rocking out on that. Shout out to my boy Demon Wolf and his homie Icy. Couldn't do it without him. We've been doing those Pokemon raids, which they're hella hard. I've never done Pokemon raids in my life. Okay, I used to do the little piddly ones on Sword and Shield, but I didn't see no significance out of it. But supposedly there is a significance behind them, especially in this one. That's how you're able to level up your Pokemon faster, get like little neat treasures and stuff you could sell to get your money up, your funds on the main game, as well as leveling up your Pokemon and stuff, getting the rare candies, the big experience shares that the other, Pokemon wasn't able to attain because it's a solo thing. You see what I'm saying? But overall, some of those things were tough. I did the Charizard raid. I did the Cinderace raid. I did the Greninja raid. And my God, we did the Pikachu raid. And let me tell you something about that Pikachu raid. That almost made me destroy my Switch. I was losing my mind. I was getting ready to chunk my Switch out the window when I thought all hope was lost. You know what I mean? I had to use Lurantis, okay? But then all of a sudden that Pokemon Day, they dropped the new DLC of Suicune Paradox Form, of Virizion Paradox Form, which, it's called Walking Wake for Suicune, and Iron Leaves for Virizion. But they're both exclusive to each game if you got them. If not, you could play with your homeboys, etc. If they got it, you get it that way. But let me tell you something. I have to do these raids because one, it's fun to do and it is a headache, but it's also a learning experience and it's fun to do with friends, but also makes you want to kill each other if you don't have a good setup. They literally have never been this far in Pokemon, and I'm telling you, it's fun, it's engaging, it's making you think, because you're just playing Pokemon, you know what I mean? The only time you really got to think competitively is if you're doing a competitive event and you're building a team for competitiveness. You never have to build a team for a raid. You know what I mean? You never have to tell a friend, hey, use this Pokemon. Hey, use this, use that. You have to work together as a team. You gotta have your healer, you gotta have your tank, you need 2 attackers, you know what I mean? You gotta have that defense, those attackers. It's a team situation there, and I really, I hats off to Game Freak for that, right? But other than that, I've been rocking out on that, okay? I was doing a challenge in February. It's kind of late now. This is something I want to start doing again. Shout out to my boy Snow from the IGZ crew, aka Ignite Gamers. They good people, man, good people. Shout out to them. They still rocking and rolling, doing their thing on other platforms, but shouts out to them. They introduced me 6-7 years ago to doing 4 for 4 in February, where you play 4 games regardless. The whole rules go is if you beat the game, or let me put it like this: if you had the game for many years, you never played it, or never beaten it per se, you play it and you beat it, and you don't get no award other than beating 4 games in February. Because being an adult, you do a lot, and you just want to come home and shoot some shit, or you want to do something else, you know what I mean? Because you're on a time frame, whether you have kids or don't have kids, you're on a time crunch, you know what I mean? You got to make the schedule, you got to have a routine. Like me, my routine is I come every morning, I wake up at 3 o'clock, I clean my house every morning because it gets crazy at nighttime for whatever reason. And, I'll do a little baby workout, and then I go to work, come home, stretch, ice myself down, use the heating pad if I have to. If I'll heat myself down, rinse, wash, repeat, do this and then some. So yes, if you do the 4 in February, which I will do it, post it next year, choose your games wisely. Mine was all 4 Pokemon's Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet. Congratulations to myself. I did it. I beat it. I enjoyed it. Both post games, enjoyed it. Now I'm doing the expansion for Sword and Shield right now, starting with Sword. Looking forward to that. But in terms of that, yeah, man, I'm trying to keep myself fulfilled here. I've been having some other side projects your boy's working on. I don't know if y'all have hobbies. I know a lot of people like to draw, paint, sculpt things. For me, I decided I'm gonna start making my own decals, my own stickers. I got a printer and stuff coming in. I got more equipment coming in, as well as stuff for me when I do my podcast. Hallelujah. Your boy is excited about that. I'm looking forward to that. That is a little side hustle I want to get into, making stickers. Okay, I have a little program to be using on here. It's not hard to do a little layout. You can do it through Paint, and just as long as you have the paper, print it out, cut it, duplicate it, color it, and this and that. Boom, boom, boom. You're done. You got a sticker set. Because I want to go to one of these Comic-Cons and be a vendor and sell some of my product. Okay. Something I'm really looking into, something as well as doing the bead art. If you never know what the bead art is, that is, I just started looking at that. Shout out to my boy Demon from that. It is bead art, okay? You get some beads, you line it together, you make it look like sprites from like an old Pokemon or old Mario or Metroid game. Or you can make something look like a sprite of your choice if you're just that gifted and talented. Just saying, that crafty, that artsy of a person. But yeah, man, I'm digging it. I really am. Trying to keep myself motivated. Just let me tell you something. Motivation has been, I kind of gone out the window for me for a while because I've been going through a lot. When you go through a lot of things, you just stop engaging in things. You see what I'm saying? You stop engaging in things. You start losing momentum. Like I'm kind of doing now. I'm gonna take me a little breather. Give me a second. All right. Sorry about that. Get some aqua in me, baby. Some of the H2O. But I've been losing motivation. Been trying to get myself up and up instead of down and down, and doing what I got to do with a smile, not a frown. See what I did there? Boom. But I still got more stuff coming just for y'all. So keep your eyes and your ears peeled for this stuff. All right. But other than that, I was also going to start doing something called Before and After Work podcast, where I kind of talk to y'all. I might do it like 3 times a week on that behalf and just do everything else regular. That's something I want to do. If not, maybe once a week. Maybe once or twice a week if I can fit it in. Because your boy's trying to make a schedule here. I already have a planning board. Got my little pins up, sticky notes, all that stuff. I'm ready to go, son. I'm ready to go. All right? And, it would be cool to make this like a little business thing. Get some other people on here, chop it up with them. Letting them know, this and that, tit for tat, because I do have my secondary channel, like I said, rep that. I'm going to try to rebuild. Got to redo a soft reboot on that, like I did a soft reboot on here. I'm trying to get a better software to do a studio to build my stuff, as well as capture card. And I just want to let y'all know something. Your boy is going to get a PS5 real soon. I'm so excited. I don't know why it's been so hard to get those, man. I know they kept saying about the chips and this and that, but everybody and their mama been getting one, whether it's the digital or the disc tray one, the one with the disc. The disc tray. I don't understand what's going on there. I can find switches in this, like in the mug, and I can find me an Xbox One X all of a sudden, which I might eventually do because I got an Xbox Series S right now. I bet your boy's been rocking digitally and doing fine. All right. But other than that, yeah. Hopefully y'all doing good. Hopefully y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's week. If I don't get to make another video or soundtrack, however you want to call this, podcast, right? But I got more stuff for y'all to tune into, so stay tuned for more. It's your boy RePPIN Millions. Y'all have a great day. Enjoy this little outro by yours truly. Nah, it'd probably either be my music or it'll probably be something. It'll be something. I gotta figure this out. I'm still new to this. Bear with your boy. It's your boy, RePPIN Millions. I'm out. Peace, one love.